Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. So this one's a couple weeks old now, even though it feels like Christmas in some ways was just yesterday. But while I told my classes, I forgot to share it here. So whatever movement you want to do, right? Any kind of movement, even some deep breaths will work, but we'll get the clock on now. So I'm going to turn into one of those people that they show you pictures of their grandkids or their children and how wonderful they are. I'm going to do that as an aunt. Talk to you about how wonderful my nephews and niece are. In this case, it was just before Christmas. My brother and his family got COVID, and so they weren't going to be able to come to Christmas. And my little sister felt so bad about the idea of me and Matt and my dad and Ellen being the only people together on Christmas when we normally have a pretty big Christmas, so it was going to be small, that even though she hadn't planned on coming back up from Virginia, on a whim, at the last minute, she and her husband decided the day before Christmas to pack up their kids and drive 11 or 12 hours back up from Virginia, which they had just done for Thanksgiving. And so it was a nice surprise, and we all got really excited, but she sends me this video once they're all packed in the car when they tell their 3.5-year-old son that they're coming up to Grammy and Grandpa's house to do Christmas. And so my nephew, when he hears this news, goes, "I want that, I want that." And then he says to his father, "Daddy, we're going to Grammy and Grandpa's house to do Christmas with Grammy and Grandpa and Uncle Matt and Auntie Maggie." And then there's a pause, and he's like, "I'm so excited." And then he says how it's going to be a surprise for us, and we'll be so excited. And I'm sure I've watched this video 100 times already, but it is truly just this unbridled joy of this young child who is so excited and wants that. He wants that. Such good news. That's a 1 minute and 45-second plank story. And it made me wonder, as adults, we're good at reining in our emotions, which has an important role. But when was the last time something happened where you got that excited? I want that. I want that. It probably is if you're joining me in a few minutes for strength. We have a new class starting Monday mornings, or new to me. I'll be teaching it. So I'm sure you want that. You want that. Anyway, whether I'll see you in strength in a few minutes or not, I hope you have a wonderful day and keep moving.